Vernell Kennedy, with Corvales Grant and Avery Minor. They're going to be talking about the word around the biz. Carla's going to be talking about the latest trends that's going on. And we have B-Jack that's going to be doing the sports. Right now, we're going to find out what Jay-Z is up to and the latest upcoming movies in Chicago with Corvales and Avery. And Carla will be talking about the latest trends in town. So, Avery, what's going on?
Well, man, thank you. First of all, thank you, Vernell. Around the entertainment news, word around the biz is that Jay-Z has a new venture going on with the 40/40 Club. Now, as you know, Jay-Z caught a lot of backlash with the title app, and everybody's kind of talking about it in a negative sense. But of course, in Jay-Z fashion, he's flipped the script and got the 44 Club booked to do a actual talk show. They team with Time Inc. and they have host Skylar Diggins doing the hosting, of course, and she's going to be talking about sports and everything else under the sun. The show will be taped in New York at Jay's primary club, the 44 Club, that's right there in the New York location, and it'll be a beautiful marriage between sports and music. So Skylar Diggins, point guard in the NBA, if you don't know who she is, be on the lookout for her. This could be a very good look for her career. But enough about that, though. Corvales, what you got going on? What you hearing around the biz these days?
Oh man, thanks Avery. Chicago is buzzing right now, man. Of course, good and bad. Spike Lee is doing his next film here in Chicago, but as everybody is saying, he will be calling the film Chirac. Now, you have Alderman, you have Mary Manuel, who is speaking against this. They feel he does have the freedom of speech to do the film, but the problem they have is he's calling it Chirac, which has a negative connotation, and then he's getting, I guess, government money. They're going to give him a $3 million tax credit to film this movie. So first, before I go any further, I want to know, what do you all think about him receiving that tax credit for this film?
I do not agree with it. I feel that tax money could be used in way better things, like our Chicago schools, public schools. I mean, we need new books, computers. Our kids could use it in a better way.
Yeah, and I also don't like how everybody's going to be using it in terms of, a lot of people are using it as an actual, an industry hookup, so to speak, because I saw a couple of emails where people were actually being invited to come to the shooting of it, to be an extra in it, and I just don't think that we should be celebrating, the downfall of our city. If anything, we should be finding a solution.
Well, I do have another take on it. I do believe that considering the things that's been happening in the world, we don't have to look at it as a bad thing, because just because the movie is being called Chirac, it can actually open up light and things maybe could change. When you think about Katrina, Hurricane Katrina, you don't necessarily think about the city as bad, because it was actually built up, Louisiana. So actually, to me, I'm an artist as well. I love the fact that Spike Lee is going to come out. I love that he's going to do this movie. I do understand that some people may not like the fact that he is using the name Chirac, but of course, that doesn't have to be a stigma put on Chicago, because we are a wonderful city. We have been built and founded with beautiful art and artwork. We do understand there are some negative stigmas that have come to us in the past, as far as massacres that has been going on in Chicago, but it does not have to stay. So I believe that as long as this movie is positive to shed light on violence, as long as it can get better, I'm all for the movie.
Okay, I thank everybody for that. But on a brighter note, Ice Cube will be filming Barbershop 3 here, and it's rumored that Nicki Minaj will be in the cast, so we'll see if that's confirmed or not. But if you're familiar, or if you're even not familiar with the Barbershop series, it had its share of controversy in the first one. Said the Entertainer, he said some comments that people did not agree with. But, I mean, the movie is Barbershop. In the Barbershop, it's raw, real, and uncut. So I think this is a good thing for Cube, and let's just hope that, man, let's get some more stuff in Chicago media. And let's remember, we are not Chirac. It is Chicago. But back to you, Vernell.
Absolutely. We are Chicago, and we're very proud of being here, born and raised in Chicago. Again, hopefully that will open up some doors for people to be able to have jobs and to be able to work in the passion that they in the field of arts. So right now, Carla, could you tell us what's the latest in trends right about now?
Hi, you guys. Yes, I'm gonna tell you what are the hottest trends and what have been the hottest trends, which are the Kardashians. The Kardashians put any type of trends, and this time it was Kylie Jenner, one of the youngest sister, the youngest sister. I don't know if you guys have seen in Instagram or Facebook the hashtag Kylie Jenner challenge. Any of you?
No, I'm not familiar with it.
Do
What's
you have
going
any
on with
type
I
of?
that?
saw it on Instagram.
Okay, what it is, it consists of this. I mean, boys and girls are doing this. They using anything from a bottle, a glass shot, to give some suction technique to their lips so they can get swollen up and have that big full lip look like Kylie Jenner. But it's ending up the wrong. This it's taking these kids to the hospital. Sometimes it gets so swollen up, the shot glass actually break.
That's
So
absolutely dangerous.
it is dangerous, but I mean, it's the Kardashians. What could I tell you? Anything they do, people want to do. And of course, Kylie denies having plastic surgery, not having any type of surgery done. It says it's all makeup tricks.
That's absolutely weird because we have seen pictures of Kylie where her lips were very thin, and then actually her lips are fuller. They look better. They look really nice. So I don't see why she would be or stating the fact that she did not have plastic surgery when her sister openly talks about that she had plastic surgery. So it is actually a trend within the family. So she should not be in any way shy to even talk about that. So I don't understand that process of why Kylie would say that. Again, her lips look better with
I
that plastic
totally
surgery.
agree with you, Vernell. And yes, the sisters are openly talking about plastic surgery, but some of it. And another trend is Kim Kardashian. I mean, everyone is trying to give that look. Her booty, her flat stomach, her little curves, everyone. And I mean, plastic surgery is not in style. I mean, J-Lo back in the day was the one with the big booty, but J-Lo ain't got nothing on Kim K now. Her butt keeps getting bigger and bigger each time you see her.
But that's plastic surgery. J-Lo did not have plastic surgery. It's a big difference.
But
Don't you
I don't
agree?
know. But I don't know if you guys have noticed now. I mean, all girls have big booties, and it's. I'm not saying it's because of Kim Kardashian, but I definitely feel she has a great input in it. I mean, Nicki Minaj has a huge butt, and we all know that's not real. And a lot of girls nowadays, what they're doing to try to give it that natural look, it's getting lipo and getting the fat transferred to their butt. That's
That's
the trend that's going
unbelievable.
on.
That's unbelievable. So again, we know that actually that is the trend that's going on around now, but in
Right.
actuality, it's been going on for years because a lot of people are endowed in that particular area of their dairy area. So it's really funny how we talk about the Kardashians, but again, they're still the hottest trend.
Oh,
So
It
is
is.
that
So
is
you
that?
guys just watch out next time you think somebody has a big butt. It might not be real. So
But hold
take
on,
it
I
back to
have a
what
question.
Avery now.
I have a question. When you transferring money from one account to another, it's nothing wrong with that. But when you transferring fat from one body part to another, is something wrong with that?
It is.
Preach.
it's definitely something wrong with that because I mean, some people do it to enhance themselves, but then some people do it, in my opinion, they start looking like a clown, and some people do it again just to be seen, to talk about, or even to make more money. So um, we'll keep on the lookout with the Kardashians and see what their latest thing that they'll be doing next. BJ, could you let us know what's going on with the sports right now?
Oh yeah, last night we had a lot of NBA action. We had the Hawks playing the Wizards. The Hawks pulled it out 106-90. Obviously, John Wall didn't play last night. Bradley Beal led the Wizards with 20 points and 7 assists. Raymond Sessions had 21 points and 4 assists. Paul Pierce, he pitched in with 15 points and 5 rebounds. And on the Hawks end, DeMar Carroll, he was their leading scorer. So That's a good look when he your lead scorer. You can pull it out in the playoffs. Also, we had the Grizz playing the Warriors. The Grizz pulled it out 97-90. Warriors, they had a hard night shooting. Steph Curry only had 19 points and 6 assists. Draymond Green only had 14. Well, not only because he really don't score, but he had 14 points and 12 rebounds, so he showed up. And Klay Thompson only had 13 points. And on the Grizz, it was just a concerted effort by their team. It was pretty balanced scoring. Zach Randolph had 20. Michael Conley coming back from the eye injury, he had 22. And Tony Allen was screaming out first team defense all night. So, that's a good look. He from Chicago, so we got to big him up. He from the shot. And the crazy thing tonight, the Bulls is getting it tapped right now. It is 103-91. My sports team is letting me know it's only 27 seconds left. Cleveland gave it to them boys tonight. I'm a D-Rose fan. I think he's the LeBron killer. They ain't do it tonight. Sorry, Chicago. They couldn't pull it out tonight, but they'll be back Friday. And later on tonight, the Clippers play the Rockets at 8:30. And in other news, the Ted Wells reporting on the Patriots came out today. And what he said in the report is Tom Brady has some knowing of wrongdoing. So they're saying he possibly knew that the balls weren't inflated all the way. And, it's a big issue about that now. It's still a fluid situation. So we'll see what comes in the days with this. But, that's big. They talking suspension for Tom Brady. And, he the golden boy of the NFL. So I don't know how it's going to play out.
Well, thank
Good
you
for
so
him.
much. Thank you, B-Jack. Thank you so much for that. So I thank you again, Corvales Grant, Avery Minor for the word around the biz. Thank you, Carla, for the latest in trends. And thank you, B-Jack, for the sports. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Real News. Good night.